Hey everyone, this is Batu and JD, the dork duo playing the Great Ace Attorney Adventures. We're back with a bang! Sholmes got shot, Pop got popped, and Gina is in a bad predicament. And Batu has so many questions right now.
I am confused, I am hurt, I am angry, I don't have a gun so I can't enact my own justice, so let's do this instead.
That's right. We enact justice in the courtroom. Oh, great.
Oh, come on.
Oh, no.
Why do you have the gun? It's Gina. Just take the gun out of her hands, slide it away someplace else.
We can't get in.
Oh no. From that moment, Windebig's pawnbrokery became a crime scene. Everything that followed happened in a whirlwind of activity. The arrival of the police, the preliminary investigation of the scene, and the questioning. It was just before dawn before I was allowed back to my lodgings at 221B. Bart Nuggets. And now Susago's up, and now she's late, probably.
Oh, 6 in the morning.
That's
That's roughly 5 hours.
Oh, Iris.
But you sound so upset. I wonder why.
He was.
A telegram came, but all it said was, wait at home.
Oh, yes. We asked one of the policemen to have it sent. It was simply impossible to come back.
When I woke up, I was all alone. Hurley and Ginny were gone. Everyone was gone. What happened, Bruno?
Poor Iris. She's trembling. Oh, maybe. She's obviously trying very hard to not let herself get too worried. Oh, hold on. Oh, okay, there we go. I'll explain everything that I know.
Something awful has happened, hasn't it?
Well, nothing good happened. Yes, I'm afraid so. Christ. I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Iris, but Mr. Winterbank is dead. He was shot. We discovered it in the early hours of the morning.
Oh, yes, I had a feeling.
You did?
Well, I saw all of the police carriages pulling up outside his shop, so I knew something must have happened there.
Smart. When we entered Winterbank's in the small hours, we disturbed a gang of 2 thugs. They ran into the street, and I chased after them, but they got away.
So, it was one of them who shot old Mr. Winterbank, I suppose.
Yeah, and Hurley. I don't know, but that's not what the police believe at the moment.
Oh, why not?
They've arrested someone else as their prime suspect, you see. Gina.
Ginny? But why?
Well, the thing is...
No, Ginny wouldn't do something like that.
I know. None of us think she did it.
Then why have they arrested her?
I'm sorry. There was nothing I could do.
We now have a job whenever we get to court. I think we know who our defense is.
Yeah, sure hope she can pay.
The defendant, I should say. I don't understand why they arrested Ginny. It's not fair. What about the 2 thugs at the scene? Why aren't they the prime suspects? After all, they shot Hurley dead, didn't they?
Well, no, I mean, Mr. Sholmes is dead, Iris.
It's so horrible.
Thing is, Mr. Winterbank was found on the floor of the storeroom where he keeps all the disposed articles. And the storeroom door was locked from the inside.
It's a locked room mystery. Just
Yeah,
like
just
case
like
2.
Yup. Oh man. But he wasn't alone in there. Gina was found next to him on the floor as well.
Oh no.
And according to the detectives who investigated afterwards.
Don't tell me. There was no one else in the room?
Yes, exactly. How did you know?
It's the only explanation.
Well, here's the other thing. They could have just, knocked her out and threw her in there with them. then planted the evidence and ran away. But yeah, yes, that's the only explanation, indeed.
What do you mean by that, Bruno? Well...
What can I say? I'm darned if I agree, darned if I don't.
So where's Hurley then? Is he still there investigating the scene? He really ought to have some breakfast. It's no good for him to miss meals.
I don't want you to worry, Iris, but I have some news about Mr. Sholmes. He was taken to the hospital this morning.
What?
Well, when we entered the window banks, a gun was fired and he took a bullet.
Hurley? Was shot? No. No.
It's alright. His life isn't in danger. It just
Really?
really hurts.
Are you sure? Where is he? Which hospital?
He's at St. Center. They couldn't have named it anything else. They're tending to him there.
Ah yes, St. Sinners, the only hospital for me.
I don't think he should be there.
I must see him at once.
I'm sorry, Iris, but you can't.
Why not? That's not fair. I'm a family member. I should be allowed.
No, I mean nobody can see him at the moment.
He's turned invisible.
Yeah, he took the cloaking device from the Star Fox team.
Oh no.
He's not allowed in it. He's not allowed any visitors. They're preparing to operate, you see.
To operate? Oh, poor Hurley.
Yeah, they blew his arm off.
That is not true. My arm is perfectly fine.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I wasn't allowed in. It was the two thugs who were in Mr. Winterbank's shop. They shot Mr. Sholmes when we disturbed them, you see.
Ooh, disturbed?
Oh. It was pitch black inside the shop at the time. My mind was totally blank, I'm afraid. I just froze. After that, I ran into the street, but... well, they were long gone. I shouldn't have hesitated. I mean, to be fair, anybody would hesitate in that scene. I don't know, because it all happened so fast. I don't know. I'm so sorry. It's my fault. I let them get away.
I think that's a very good thing.
Sorry?
Well, if you'd seen which way they went and chased after them, you might have been shot as well, Bruno. Good point.
Yeah,
On top of everything else, I couldn't bear that.
Oh, Iris. I don't know what.
Where's Susie, Bruno?
She's still at the police station.
Oh, why?
I expect she's still being questioned. The police said they wouldn't be finished for a while.
Why aren't you there then?
Well, I didn't get a good look at the criminals anyway, so they weren't questioning me for long. And Mr. Sato stayed behind at the scene to tend to Mr. Sholmes, so they didn't get started until later.
I see.
Besides, one of us had to come back to be with Iris. Flight Inspector Gregson agreed to me leaving early.
You should have let me know and I would have come to the station.
I'm afraid I'll need to go out again, Iris. There's not much I can do at the moment. I can at least try to find out how Mr. Sholmes and Gina are getting on.
I want to go too. Take me with you, Reno. I can't stand just sitting around here waiting.
I'm not sure how I feel about taking a 10-year-old... Oh, she's 10. I mean, she is smart, though. We might need her. But I don't want to leave her all alone here, either. I mean, like her or not, I guess we have to. Alright then, Iris. Perhaps you can help me?
Oh yes, I'd love to.
Gina's at the prison. Mr. Sholmes is probably in his hospital bed.
And don't forget we to visit the crime scene. We need to conduct a thorough investigation.
Ah, I can see you're ready for action. I imagine Irish would appreciate going to the hospital sooner rather than later.
And that is where we are going first, to Saint Sinners. What a name!
I don't know, a sinner could be a saint, but I don't know, they can repent.
That's true.
Dang, this room is not the best.
Hurley! Oh!
What
He's not here!
No, that's strange. The nurse definitely said he would be in bed by the window, didn't she?
Oh, I know what's probably happened. Hurley's being a big baby, and the bullet wound wasn't that bad after all, so he's been sent home.
I'm not so sure about that, baby or not. There's no question that it was a fairly serious injury that Mr. Sholmes suffered.
Oh.
I probably shouldn't have said that.
Hello, what have we here? This one is off limits. No visiting. So what are you doing in here, eh? Well, I'll have you know, we're Hurley's next of kin. Oh! Well, begging your pardon then, ma'am. So? A little lady and a curious Eastern gentleman. The great mystery solver is a mysterious family, eh?
If that's how you see us, sure.
Where is he, Constable? Where's Hurley? I believe he is currently in the operating theater, ma'am. Undergoing extensive operation. Extensive? It has been several hours since he went in. Oh dear, is he going to be alright? Well, it doesn't appear to be working, you see. The anesthetic, that is. Oh, I have heard a report from the gentleman claims he may have had a little too much to drink last night. Coffee, that is.
Oh. Haha.
Anyway, I think it'd be fair to assume that he won't be back here for some hours yet.
I see. Thank you, Constable. Perhaps we should leave and come back later. Can't wait around here.
Oh, poor Hurley.
Shouldn't have that much coffee.
Alright, well, I guess we're going to prison.
Yay. Always knew I'd end up here one day.
Dude. Come on! You've already been here before, what are you talking about?
Hello, Gina. Oh, they let you keep that?
Oh, you saw the grenade launcher Hurley and I made.
I wish you would have pointed at me all the time, though.
What are you here for? Ginny.
I have a feeling it's because of us that you ended up in trouble. So we were thinking that we might be able to help you.
Well, you can't.
Sorry?
You heard? Get lost. Don't be like that, Ginny. I know you didn't do it. You never shoot someone. I just know you wouldn't. You think you know me? Pull the other one. Oh. You ain't got the first idea about the likes of me. I'm a thief. I pinch people's purses when they're walking down the street. That's how I get by. And if I saw me chance, I'd sneak in a pawn shop any day of the week. Just to see what I could lay my hands on. Get it? That's the kind of person I am. But Ginny, I'll be in court tomorrow, they said. Some cove came by before and said he'd be a lawyer for me like that. Said it was my right or something. But I told him to get stuffed.
Oh.
Like a turkey. I don't need no lawyer. I don't need no one.
You couldn't be staring at me more obviously if you tried. Okay, sure.
Why are you being like this, Ginny?
That's just how she shows affection. Iris.
I don't know about that.
I don't understand, Gina. Why did you send the public defender away?
He wanted me to sign some papers, representation papers or something like that. It's all gonna be rigged anyway, the whole trial. They'll pin on me because I'm a kid. That's what grown-ups always do. Why do you think that? Also, interesting to note that someone finally came by to defend someone, because apparently this is a case the Reaper would not be taking, evidently.
That is weird.
Because that's how it's always been for me, growing up in the back slums, my whole life. If you do what the grown-ups tell you, it'll get your mates dragged off by the coppers, or worse. I've had it happen to me before and all. Been sold out nearly snaffled by the back of it.
Then why do you want me to defend you, or looking at me to defend it?
You can't trust no one, that's the point. As soon as you do, you're gone to grass. Dead. I don't think she does want us to help.
Gina, listen. If you like, in tomorrow's trial, I could—
Forget it! Ginny! Don't you trust Reno? Nah, I don't. Jeez. Look, I'll ask you nicely now. Just leave me alone.
That's nice. Will you tell us what happened, Gina? Last night, at the pawnbroker's.
There's nothing to tell. I figured it'd pay me, so I broke into the place and started going through the storeroom. The old bloke walked in on me and... you know the rest. But why, Ginny? Why would you do that? Ain't obvious? The place is full of stuff I could sell for a shilling or two. Diving ain't easy, you know. It's a lot of work, and half the time you don't even get nothing.
I don't think that's the truth. Is that really why you broke into that place?
What?
Are you sure the true reason wasn't something else?
Oh, give it a rest. What'd be the point anyway, eh? Nothing I could say make a blind bit of difference. Please tell us, Jenny. We'll believe you. Whatever it is. Believe me? Don't be daft. You can't believe nothing. Everyone lies all the time. And you know what? When it comes to liars, I'm the biggest of the lot. I've told some unforgivable lies, I have. What do you mean by that? What unforgivable lies?
Ah, lore. Tell us what lies.
Tell me lies. Tell me sweet little lies. That is a musical reference.
What did you mean before, Jenny? Not Jenny, Gina, when you said you were the biggest liar of the lot? Why did you tell us what these unforgivable lies you told? Maybe we can help.
Sorry. We're out of time. They're gonna want to question me now. Oh, how convenient. Ginny, please. Oh, yeah. I wanted to give you this. Something to remember me by. It's a picture of a cat.
Photographic print of a really adorable cat.
And it's a snowman.
We had a cat like that. I forgot what we called her, though. Was it Snowball or was it something else? I forgot.
No idea. I found one of the pockets of his coat. Ain't no point in me having it.
Oh, evidence then.
I wonder what a little photograph like that was doing in the pocket of that overcoat. Anyway, don't bother coming again. Bye. Oh, Jenny. Well, we're done
can't
here.
do anything here either.
No.
Cripes.
Well, on to the pawnery. The pawnbrokery. On to the pawn hub.
I wish I could go back to a pawn shop. That's where we got a Nintendo 64 controller.
Nice. Look at all the bobbies.
Bobby pins?
This is where it happened then. Last night.
That's right. The two thugs I told you were obviously ransacking the place, looking for valuables.
But, apart from the policeman in here, you wouldn't know anything had happened. There's no sign of a disturbance.
No, you're right about that, actually.
In fact, if anyone, it's the police seem to be the ones doing the ransacking.
Wish me. Like a gang of organized criminals, all dressed in black. I swear something.
Quit yawning!
Yeah!
Oi! I heard that! Hey, Gregson.
Oh, I don't mean you. You're wearing brown. Inspector Gadget, good morning.
What's it matter what I wear, huh?
You don't look like a thug.
Oh, and I suppose the way I look matters on if I'm a thug or not. Rich coming from you.
Oh, yeah.
Gregson! Chill!
Gregson has no chill.
And not right now, understandably.
Yeah.
Suppose I'll thank you for the vigilance last night. We got to the scene before disturbed, at least. Shame you let the two rogues get away, mind.
Yes, I'm sorry about that. I didn't have a gun of my own. I couldn't gun them down.
I thought you'd assign extra men to the beat around here, Gregsy. Now look what's happened. Hurley's been injured because there wasn't enough police on duty. Your ladyship! No one told me you were coming! I expect you to take full responsibility for what happened to Hurley and see as the very best medical care. No chips for you.
Dang! That's the third time he's turned me down.
Of course, your ladyship. The very best doctors in the capital attend to him as we speak. And I don't think it's Reno's fault the rogues managed to get away, is it? Chasing criminals is the police's job.
True.
Absolutely, your ladyship. As you say, ma'am, as you say. The jet in black is totally blameless. Everyone's agreeing about that.
Would you believe it? It's a completely different person with Iris. Talk about a personality change.
Oh, where are my manners? Are you thirsty, your ladyship? Perhaps you liked some juice? Some nice, refreshing fruit juice.
Perhaps you like some juice.
Would you like some chips? Would you like some juice? Oh, why? Are you thirsty, Gregsy? I have some of my special herbal tea with me, if you'd like some. Lovely. Tar very much. That really hit the spot, your ladyship.
I don't even recognize him like this.
I don't know who you are anymore!
Now then, down to brass tacks.
Now these been buttered up.
So, how's the investigation going, Inspector?
None to it, really. Very simple case, this. There's some very definitive evidence. We're just about to charge the diver we arrested last night, in fact.
Gina? You're going to charge her?
That's right. Should be able to bring her before the judge of the Bailey tomorrow. Definitive evidence, you say? What is it? Come on, show me. Your ladyship, as much as I wish I could oblige you, I'm afraid... Ah, I see. You've already captured the pair of thugs who broke in here last night, have you? What the... And you're going to put them on the stand as witnesses, are you? How? How could you... How? How could you possibly know that?
What the? She's Joseph Joestar.
I had a feeling, that's all.
Remind me never to try to keep a secret from Iris. So, you've arrested the two men who shot Mr. Sholmes, have you?
Well...
That's great.
Yes, they were rounded up pretty quickly by the lads on the beat.
And Miss Lestrade is being held at the prison.
She should be. That's assuming she hasn't lifted the key from the jailer, of course.
Can you tell us anything about Mr. Sholmes? What's his condition?
Mad, he is. Yes, we get it, but how's his medical condition? Crazy! No! That's a...
That's a medical condition.
Sorry, I'm not liberty to divulge the information. Scotland Yard matters are strictly confidential. Well, I know he's being operated at St. Sinner's. Why can't I see him? I'm family, you know. I'm terribly sorry, your ladyship. It's the hospital's policy. No visiting at all. Oh. The bullet must have hit an artery in the midriff. He's lost a fair bit of blood.
Oh.
Oh, no.
I got type O. You can have that.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I'm part of the type O. That's the reason why I can't really have peanut butter. I think type O's are allergic.
Huh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Mom and Dad, they look at stuff like that all the time. I kind of just pick it up here and there.
Huh. He didn't seem too bad in the first hour or so. But a hemorrhage like that seems to make even the one and only Sholmes pipe down. Thank goodness. I mean,
Mr. Sholmes is a human like the rest of us, you know.
Well, anyway, he's out in emergency surgery right now. They've got to stop that bleeding.
But he will be alright, won't he? They'll be able to make him better?
Of course, your ladyship. He'll be as right as rain before you know it.
Really? How do you know?
How do I know? Well, because, of course, I'm a man of faith. Oh yes!
I mean...
Because Mr. is such a great detective, that's why!
We better pray the doctors have a better grasp of what's needed to make someone well again.
Oh dear. Please don't die, Hurley.
Nah, he's fine.
I'll report to your ladyship the moment I hear he's out of the operating theater.
Yeah, I'm curious about that last one, too. I couldn't help but noticing, Inspector.
What? Out there, sunshine?
Well, there seems to be a marked difference between the way you talk to me and Iris.
What's the sauce, Sonny? I'm a cop and we don't go in for favoritism.
But he's right. You do treat us differently.
It's because of those adventures of Herlock Sholmes stories, that's why.
Oh.
I crop them up in 'em, don't I? Frigin. Inspector Tobias Gregson.
Oh, well yes, because you're acquaintance of Hurley's.
What did you write about the Inspector, Iris?
I don't remember, really.
It was one of Sholmes' lines. Gregson's the smartest of the Scotland Yarders, is how he put it.
Oh, did I write that?
And you know what that one line did for me? The very next month my pay doubled! Doubled, I tell you!
Yo!
That's awesome!
Ooh, that's some... yeah.
All because only Yard reads them. They read all the Herlock Sholmes stories. They've even set up a fan club for me.
Of course, that explains everything. It was around that time you became such a toady to me.
Can you blame me? I'll take it one bad word for you and Sholmes could change his tune about me. Gregson? No, that great detective will say. He's getting quite overrated these days. Yeah, the kids say that all the time anyway. Overrated this, mid that. Think that would happen to my sire if that came out in print, eh? The whole thing gives me the willies, it does. I can't tell you how many nights of sleep I've lost to worrying about it.
I mean, that is true.
But that would never happen, Gregsy.
Every month the new Ron's magazine comes out, my hands are trembling as I turn pages.
Oh, how awful for you. Here, have some of my tea to sell your nerves.
Dang, he drinks as much tea as that, what was that name again?
What?
You know, let's say he drinks that tea down like the other lady does. From the trial. What's it? Garrett?
Oh, Mrs. Garrideb! Yeah!
Yeah. Lovely. Ta very much. That really hit the spot, your ladyship.
Teetotal.
Oh, yeah. There's something I was supposed to talk to you about, actually, Mr. Naruhodo.
Yes? What is it?
I've got an important message for you. I clean forgot about it until now.
An important message? I wonder what it could be. Wonder who it's from.
I wonder who it's from. Ah, Blue's Clues. My childhood. Very early childhood.
I had a plush of Blue. Then I gave it away to one of my baby cousins when I got older. I liked it a lot. Anyway, are you going to tell me what this important message is then, Inspector?
Yeah, it's about that young lady who's normally by your side. Your assistant.
Dear Susie, is she alright?
She's at the station. My bad.
Oh, she's at the station, isn't she? Being questioned, I believe.
Nope, not anymore. She had to head off.
Head off? Where?
To Lord Stronghard's office, of course. He summoned her.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yes, of course, I've forgotten about that.
One of the whipstocks took her in the cart. One of the whipstocks took her in the yard carriage after we finished questioning her. But she asked us to tell you she didn't. Good gosh, I can't read my lines! But she asked us to tell you she didn't have the fare for the return journey to go and meet her there.
Oh, okay.
She's got a nerve using Scotland Yard as a bloomin' message service.
I see. Well, thank you for passing that on, Inspector.
Why did Susie have to go see Lord Chief Justice?
She didn't tell me. But I better head over to Lord Chief Justice's office to fetch her straight away. Otherwise, we'll have to walk home. I mean, I'm no stranger to walking, but some people, they can't walk.
This imposing place.
Yeah. It looks pretty cool, though.
Yeah?
I like the giant clock in the background. Yes. No matter how many times I come here, I always get the same sense of oppressiveness somehow.
Do you think the place is oppressive? I think it's normal.
How so?
I mean, look at that suit of armor over there. You can't take that seriously, can you?
Maybe it thinks the same about you.
So everything is clear with regard to tomorrow's arrangements, I trust.
Yes, thank you very much.
Yo!
Ah, yes, when I say Lord Chief Justice. Yo, Lord Strongheart, dude! Excuse you.
Strongheart!
Get out of my
What is
country.
up, my bro?
What's up,
dang it.
broski?
Strongheart, my bro! There they are. Sato-san and Lord Strongheart.
I wonder what they're talking about. They both look very serious.
Well, he always looks serious.
Yeah. How's it going, bruh?
Very good. There's nothing further to discuss. You may return to your lodgings. No doubt you have much to do in preparation for your return to your homeland.
Oh. Wait. What did he just say? You return to your homeland? Susato-san! I heard that you were in need of money.
Oh, Mr. Naruhodo.
How's it going, bruh? What's that all about?
Mr. Naruhodo, what happened to your voice?
I went to the west. Totally chill there, bruh.
You're killing the vibe.
Oh, sorry. I'll
Mr.
otherwise be
Naruhodo.
timid again.
Thank you for coming to collect your colleague.
What's this all about? Why were you talking about Mrs. Sato's return to her homeland? And tomorrow.
Tomorrow? But what about Jean's trial?
We're not gonna have counsel.
Oh dear.
You mean... she's been formally charged now? Oh dear.
This is falling apart.
It is. Well, let's
Sato,
talk.
why don't you fill us in, girl? Tell us what's going on. What's this all about? I mean, what's Sato was all about?
Oh, please don't consider yourself, Mr. Naruhodo, and don't do that voice again. I'll just
sorry.
use Sato takedown on you.
Good grief, not again.
It's only me going back to Japan. Your life here continued just as it has.
That's not what I asked. What happened? Why are you leaving?
It's my father. He's fallen ill. Oh no!
Oh, Christ.
Oh no.
Professor Mikotoba? But...
Eugene Mikotoba. We received an international telegram from the Empire of Japan informing us of the news.
10 days ago, father collapsed with a fever. The cause is apparently unknown. And it seems he grows weaker day by day.
I don't believe it.
As you are aware, The voyage from here to your country's capital, Tokyo, takes some 50 days. I thought it'd be prudent to hasten Miss Usato's departure as much as possible.
Yes, absolutely. But, bruv,
I will leave London first thing tomorrow morning.
can't believe this is happening.
So Gina's been charged? She'll have to appear in court?
Yes, she was formally charged a few hours ago, and the day of the trial has already been set for tomorrow.
No, not even 24 hours later?
Gina. Ah, the Lestrade girl, in the murder of the Baker Street pawnbroker, yes. An all too conspicuous case. The pickpocket was clearly disturbed mid-robbery and shot the man in a panic. No, the yard is overstretched as it is, without wasting time on these open and shut cases.
It's not wasting time. Jenny would never do something like that.
Who is this sassy lost child?
My new assistant, I guess.
Mr. Naruhodo.
Oh, yes, Lord Strongheart?
In defense of your fine services to date, I shall overlook this young girl's insolence. But I have no recollection of admitting a child into my office. Leave, now.
Of course, Lord Strongheart.
Criminals will tell the most palpable lies in order to evade justice. The police can ill afford the time it takes to unravel all their untruths. Meanwhile, more crimes are perpetrated. We have far more serious matters with which to contend.
Serious matters? Didn't Gregson mention something like that yesterday?
Yes, Inspector Gregson made a similar remark yesterday.
It's no concern of yours, though I'm sure I need not remind you of that. "3 minutes precisely until my next meeting. You must excuse me."
There's just one more thing on Lord Strongheart.
Which is...
It's Miss Lestrade's trial. I wonder if you might permit me to defend her.
a timely suggestion.
Sorry? Say sorry a lot.
The girl currently has no representation, admittedly by her own choice.
I mean, that is true.
But that's not fair! Yeah, she may be a pickpocket, but she still deserves a fair trial.
Do not misunderstand me, young lady. The government provides for those too poor to afford representation with a public defender. The accused need only sign the relevant paperwork, and the defense barrister will be assigned to the case. Not a barrister, that is someone who's, well, prepares coffee. However, the young girl in question has refused that right.
Why would she do that?
Crazy? I don't know.
Crazy much?
It seems like everyone you hang out with is crazy. A question you would do well to direct at Miss Lestrade. Even your partner doing the reading of this is crazy. You'll find her at the local prison.
Yes, thank you. I guess.
Now then, it's time I was leaving. Good day to you.
Good day, Dio Brando. What a day.
Excuse me, I'm out in the sunlight.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Gina charged with murder. Sato son about to leave.
Sholmes is dying. Well, not dying,
Yeah.
but...
He's hysterical, probably.
He always is. Come, Mr. Naruhodo. Iris, we must make haste. But, Susie... You're leaving for Japan tomorrow morning, aren't you? Don't you have packing things to do? As Mr. Naruhodo's judicial assistant, my personal circumstances are of no consequence. My sole purpose remains to help you in whatever way I can.
Oh,
Thank you, Mrs. Sato.
She's staying.
Oh. That's a very pensive look.
I think we ought to visit Gina first. In any case, I should like to wish her well before I leave. Yes, that sounds like a good idea. Let's go.
I mean, you got to go visit your daddy if he's sick. If I'm honest, This is completely thrown me off. I'll just have to do what I can. And as a lawyer, I'm super lawyer. Dun-dun-dun-dun.
I love the ambiance here.
Yeah, it's just.
Okay.
It's just that gentle ticking in like the background.
Yeah.
Just kind of.
It's very rhythmic.
I don't know how other people like stand it, but I can't stand being like in a room that has no like noise in it. Like if it doesn't have like at least a small fan going in the background, I cannot sleep a wink.
Oh, that makes sense. I have to sleep. I sleep with like I have YouTube playlists that are just like people talking or whatever. I have to sleep with sound on.
Yeah, with no sound, I can't focus.
I know,
Can't
right?
focus on sleeping. That's weird.
Isn't that weird?
But yeah. No, I mean, you gotta focus on sleeping.
Yeah.
But when you sleep, you lose focus because you go to sleep.
Yeah. Oh.
Hello again, Gina. Could you not do that?
No. What do you like if on now?
Yeah, the muzzle of that grenade launcher shoved in our faces yet again, obviously.
I think I need to improve the way you load ammunition to that thing, don't I? Simply takes far too long. Look! You can come as many times as you like, but I ain't got nothing more to say to you.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we ain't leaving, so,
Gina, I wonder if you might hear me out. There's something I'd like to say. What? I'm sorry to say that I must reluctantly bid you farewell. Farewell? Tomorrow, I must begin my journey back home, to Japan. I fear we may never meet again. Oh, right. I've had the pleasure of meeting so many lovely people here in London. I have so many wonderful memories. And yet, as things stand now, it will be a glum parting indeed. Poor Iris is so miserable. Susie. Well, that ain't my business. Both Iris and Mr. Naruhodo believe you to be innocent, Gina. They put their faith in you. But somehow, you can't find in your heart to put your faith in them. Yeah, that's right, I can't! What of it? It grieves me greatly to have to say goodbye to my friends when they are so clearly unhappy. Because of you. What? It's my fault! Yes. So I've one final request, Gina, before our paths never cross again. Right here and now. I want you to show both of them that you don't deserve the faith they've invested in you.
Ooh.
Only
Dang.
by doing that will you truly be as alone as you claim to be.
okay, guilt tripper, I suppose.
What are you talking about? What do you expect me to do, huh? You've told us that everyone lies. So prove it, by admitting one of your own untruths. What about what you said before, Jenny? You said something about unforgivable lies. You must tell Mr. Naruhodo and Iris the truth now. That is my last request before I leave. My last request as a judicial assistant. No, I can't.
Whatever these lies are, they're obviously weighing very heavily on Gina's mind.
Man, if we
Sure, I'm glad
had
of-
something for this, we'd be seeing psyche locks all over her, but that's in a different game that we'll deal with later.
Gina, I could be wrong, but is it something to do with what happened 2 months ago? Something about that trial?
Yes, that trial.
The one in which Magnus McGilda was acquitted? The case of that mysterious murder that took place inside the omnibus. You were called as a witness by the prosecution. Is that what this is about?
Yeah, you're right. Because, in that trial, I lied. I lied like you wouldn't believe.
I mean, I understand that. will you tell us about it now?
Alright.
Like you said, it all happened 2 months ago. The cops got all on me and shoved me in the witness stand.
And based on your testimony, Mr. McGildet was declared innocent.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I lied about a whole bunch of stuff.
I knew it.
What sort of thing did you lie about? I was hiding under the seat that night. That was the truth. It was pitch black in that little cubby hole. I couldn't see a thing. And then... I heard that loud thud, like someone fall on the floor.
And that's when Mr. McGildet discovered you?
Yeah. He pulled me out from under the seat and sat me next to a dead man. There weren't
That's
much light
weird.
to see by. When I looked at me hands, I had the Crow's blood all over them. I was so scared I couldn't even speak.
You had his blood on your hands. In other words, it was Gina that the witnesses on the roof deck saw through the skylight.
Interesting.
Then Mr. McGildet started asking you questions, I suppose. Who you were, and why you're hiding under the seat. Yeah, he did. Only, that's not all.
What do you mean?
I mean, he threatened me.
Ooh, we're getting
What?
to the nitty gritty
I
now!
knew something was happening. Huh. Threatened you how?
He made me swear. About what I'd seen and what I'd heard. About what he was going to do after the Crow was found dead. He made me swear I wouldn't tell no one about any of it. If I did that, he said he'd let me be scarred before the coppers showed up.
Gina, you must tell me what he swore you to secrecy about. What you saw, what you heard, everything. I mean, he's dead now. He can't.
I was
actually
about
do
to say,
anything.
he is dead, so I mean...
Yeah, well, dang.
Yeah.
They almost had all the questions up there, too. You said Mr. McGildet made you swear not to tell anybody what you saw. But you were in the pitch black compartment under the seat the whole time, weren't you?
Was she?
So...
Yes, with Mr. McGildet sitting above your head, if I remember correctly.
Sure hope we didn't part.
Yeah, that's true, but... It was when I heard the thud of the cove hitting the floor. I let out a little scream, see? Couldn't help it. McGildet heard that and dragged me out by my arm, and that's when I saw it. It was on the floor next to the old geezer where had been stabbed. A disc, all bright and shiny.
A disc?
A disc.
Okay.
Wait, was McGildet the user of Whitesnake?
He's the one that's been taking other people's stance. I knew it!
Knew it!
A disc?
You mean...
Yeah, that's it. The one what the deed took off me at Winterbanks.
So the music box disc was there, on the floor of the omnibus?
Not for long, McGildet spotted it straight away. He picked it up, smarted and stuck it in his inside pocket.
Oh, that explains why it was in the coat pocket.
Yeah, we'll stay up there in there, so he's the one that put it in.
Huh.
So that disc was in the omnibus 2 months ago, at the scene of Mr. Mason's murder.
That was vital evidence!
And he
No
and he
wonder
just
it's so
withheld it.
important.
Oh dear.
And the bog trotter told me. I weren't to mutter a word of it to no one.
But why though? If you didn't kill him, then why? I don't know.
I guess we'll find out.
Because it was so dark under that seat in the cab, I was straining my ears the whole time. After a while, I heard the door and footsteps inside the cabin.
Presumably that was McGildet getting on board.
Nah, not only him,
Oh,
because I could definitely make out the footsteps of 2 people. In that case, it would seem likely that it was Mr. McGildet and the victim.
Mr. Thrice Fired Mason.
In his testimony during the trial, Mr. McGildet claimed he slept during the carriage ride.
but whenever I'm in a carriage, I'm taken with a fierce tiredness and I always succumb to it.
And your own testimony, Gina, supported his. All I could hear was the Irishman snoring. Yeah, that weren't exactly true.
Oh, was it not?
Oh. So you heard.
Neither of them was
Oh.
asleep. I could
Well, that
hear him
would've been
talking
nice
the
to know.
whole time in low voices.
What? What were they talking about?
Sorry, I don't know. The sound of the horses and the wheels was too loud. But that still tells us something. Mr. McGill and the victim knew each other.
Oh, he was on his, I guess, like, he must have been, like, in his book, then, about, like, people who owed him money, I suppose.
Maybe.
If they knew each other. So McGilda was lying, as I suspected.
I knew it wasn't gonna take long before someone raised the alarm that the bloke had been killed. Yes, you were quite right. The other passengers on the roof deck noticed very quickly. So when the cab came to a stop, McGill had told me to idle back in the seat again. I climbed in and waited. The two cows from up top ran off to get the coppers.
Yes, Mr. Waluigi and Mr. First. Waluigi.
Right, and after they'd gone, McGill asked the driver to do him a favor.
A favor?
Is this where the 5 pence comes in? To hide another passenger? Now then, fella, what I need you to do is take this coat of mine, deposit the nearby pawnbroker. Oh, okay. And for your troubles, let's see now. I'll give you 10 guineas.
Oh. A nearby pawnbroker? You mean on Baker Street?
Now it's starting to come together a little bit better. Not completely, but...
Yeah.
Yup, you got it. It was at Winterbank's. The coach, he snapped up the money and ran off to pop this coat as fast as he could. Suddenly there was no one left in the carriage. McGill him the box under the seat and let me get out of there, but not without conditions. I see.
What kind of conditions? What were McGilda's conditions then? For letting you go free, I mean.
Not telling a soul. Not for anything. About what I saw and what I heard. And there was something else as well.
There's more?
Yeah. This is the most important thing, he said.
I'm after sending these coachmen a little errand for me, with some small change in his hand. Now then, did you hear what I asked of him? Did you see anything at all?
You asked me to go pop your weasel, right?
Pop goes the weasel.
Aye. The fiend's taking me overcoat to deposit with the pawnbroker hereabouts. And I want you, lass, to take the redemption ticket for it. Do you understand? What? You want me to add the ticket?
That's right, and I'll come fetch it from you later. Sometime in the next 2 months. You have to hang on to it until then, is that clear? And whatever you do, don't lose it.
Alright then.
And in case I might happen to be delayed at all, you have to go to the pawn shop, Winterbank so it is, and you have to extend the loan for the 2 months is extend the loan, which she couldn't do. She was redeeming. But why?
Oh, probably because he's dead and he couldn't do anything about it, right?
Maybe. If you forget, the other could be forfeited, and any old fiend could come along and buy it. Then again, maybe she wanted her music disc back.
Oh.
Well, I guess, I don't know.
Eh? But I ain't got that kind of brass.
Here's £5. That should be enough. Do we understand each other, lass? Don't try anything funny now. If you go against me.
Yeah, I get it.
Good. And one more thing. In a few days from now, you'll be visited by the police, I've no doubt.
The coppers?
Aye. They'll come asking you to stand in the court, to testify as a witness. So let's just have a wee chat about that, shall we? What is it you might say, and what it is that you won't? So where does Mr. Eggert Benedict come into all this?
I'm not sure.
He wanted the code and he wanted the music box, or the music disc.
And he said there was something else in there he wanted, so I'm assuming that might have been the receipt as well, right?
I don't know.
I don't know.
After he'd gone over it all, I piked it. Got as far away from there as I could. He in the pawnbroker's ticket in some bushes near the scene. I went to fetch the next day once it got dark.
Somebody killed it, planned it. And coerced Gina into giving false testimony. No wonder everything seemed like a lie.
Yeah.
And nothing seemed to fit. Okay.
I bet you're ready to string me up, huh? I lied in that big old courtroom. I told some corkers.
Well, I mean, I can't do that.
The thing is, he said he wouldn't make it so he couldn't live in the East End no more. That's what he threatened me with. What a wicked man. He knew everything what went on in the back slums. He knew we had no one to look after us, and we was all just looking out for each other, getting by together. So you mean Mr. McGilded would have... In an heartbeat, he could have had the lot of us chased out of there if he wanted. Then where could we have gone, eh? Nowhere, that's where. So, I didn't have no choice.
Oh, so you did it for your, did it for your
everyone.
other family, I guess. Okay. Thank you, Gina, for telling us everything. Okay, I understand that.
But, I'm for it now, huh? Go on, admit it. You must be livid.
Not really.
Well, you can make amends by doing me a simple favor.
A favor? What?
Sign the representation papers for tomorrow's trial.
Eh?
If you don't actually want me to represent you in court, you can rip it up later. But we need that paperwork or we can't investigate. The police won't let us.
Investigate what?
The scene of the incident last night. Mr. Sholmes was shot, you see.
You what? Hurley's having a big operation right now, Jenny. Is it bad? Is he gonna be alright? Chum's gonna be alright, right?
That's why I wanted to investigate. For Sholmes' sake as much as anything.
Right. So what you're saying is, if I sign that bit of paper, everyone's happy, is that it?
Something like that. Susato?
Yes, of course. I have the representation papers here.
On.
I don't need no stick up for me, though. No lawyer, nothing.
Okay, but what about as pals?
Poor Jenny. She seems so lonely.
Alright, we got him.
Yeah. Well, at least this should mean we can investigate the scene at Windibanks now.
And perhaps we can come back to visit Jenny when we're done there?
Sure. I feel like we finally cracked Gina. She's opened up to us at last. And now I have her representation papers. No one else knows just what a responsibility that is. Anyway, for now it means Inspector Gregson can't stop us from investigating at Windibanks. Might as well go. Although, something tells me he's not going to be happy about it.
We'll do that later. But for now,
Poop!
But for now, thank you all so much for watching. As always, like, comment, subscribe, check the links in the description, keep an eye for community posts. And as always, we'll see you back at Windibanks. Huh.